Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Patra and with me somebody very, very special joining right in. Radhika Gupta joins in. She's the Edelweiss Mutual Fund CEO. Welcome, ma'am, and thank you so much for taking the time out for this discussion and for being with us on the most powerful women in business. And congratulations for the award as well.
Thank you very much, and good to see you guys. Third year, yeah, it's lovely to be here.
All right. And what do you have to say about the event as a whole?
Oh, I've loved this event. This is my third year coming to it, and I think the fact that for so long you guys have been at it, celebrating women across industries, age group. This is actually the BT one was the first award I've ever won, so it's always going to be special.
How sweet, ma'am. And, a lot of news events happening in the space that you're in, really. Did this come in as a googly to you, the finance bill amendments that really turned its head on the debt mutual fund space?
So firstly, nice googly to ask this question at an MPW summit, totally off topic, but I think yes, it was a googly. I don't think the industry had expected it. Usually these things, you have some idea of, or there's some discussion of, and this just came as an amendment a few days before financial year end. Yes, so it did come as a little bit of a surprise.
So what will it really do? Is it clear advantage FDs over debt mutual funds now?
See, I think it's too early to tell, to be honest, and we have a very large fixed income business. Obviously, the competition is a little trickier if you are a debt mutual fund guy because you don't have an obvious tax advantage. However, I believe, for instance, target maturity funds like Bharat Bond, they've got so much consumer love. I mean, I can't tell you the number of messages I've been flooded with. If they are still able to offer 75 to 1% over FD, then I think there will be a case for that. Remember also that you don't have very long-term FDs. So we have a 2037 product. You don't have a 2037 FD. So FDs are not without challenges. I think you will get a sense in one quarter. So I'm not writing the obituary of target maturity funds or debt funds. I have to work a little bit harder and, consumers will make the choice.
Right. But how will it really impact AMCs which are heavily into debt mutual funds?
See, existing assets are not going to be hampered. In fact, without quoting numbers, I think today has been the best day in terms of number and transactions in our AMC's history. So existing assets are not going to be hampered, and till this rule is enforced, people will add money, is my guess. New assets is a question mark, and as I said, I'm not writing an obituary now. There'll be some more competition, but we'll really have to say, we are not making plans. We are going to see the situation and let it evolve.
Do you expect a review?
I don't think this financial year because an amendment has already been passed. But I think as AMFI, as industry, as various, and because this is also something that impacts the corporate bond market, I think we will present our case and hopefully next financial year there will be a review.
But where will the money immediately flow into now?
Good question. I think on the shorter end of the curve, arbitrage funds are up till 3 years, I think arbitrage is extremely exciting. Hybrid funds will become a better way to do asset allocation than buying equity, debt, gold, international standalone. Remember, those asset classes are effective. Long-term money, maybe bonds, maybe FDs, maybe still debt funds.
Okay, what do you tell the conservative investor who is thinking of just marginally moving their money out from FDs to debt mutual funds now?
I think evaluate your choices closely. Obviously, I come with my set of biases, but evaluate your choices and then make your decisions. And don't rush into doing things if you don't understand. That I've always said.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Radhika, for being with us and speaking to us, sharing the insights on this space. But we'll keep bothering you to understand more about what's really happening in this space. Thank you so much for being with us. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you.